Moving on straight to Gariki in Enugu, where, as you may recall, Afia TV earlier reported about the urgent visits paid by officials of two major transport unions, the Nigerian Association of Road Transport Owners and the National Union of Road Transport Workers to Enugu over continuous complaints of harassment by members of their union over illegal tax collection. In this follow-up report, we uncover the true impact of the unchecked activities of these unauthorized revenue collectors on traders, dealers, and transporters. Take a look. Perishable goods dealers at the Akwata Perishables Market for Okonano in Gariki, Enugu South local government area, have decried the severe impact of the activities of illegal produce tax collectors from Nsukka to Enugu City on their businesses, profits, and customers who have to pay for losses suffered and accrued costs of supply. The vice chairman of the market, Mr. Chijoke Wobodo, popularly known as CNN, spoke on efforts being made in collaboration with the Enugu State Police Command to stem the tide.
We are having big problem with the people from that Nsukka-Enugu, and we are trying our best to see that the problem will stop. Both my chairman, Enugu State Government, Commissioner for Police, Enugu South local governments. We are in the process now to see that the whole program will stop. They are calling themselves produce from Opi down to Ababa. Every day complain. When you see their motor, sometimes they will break the windscreen and the side mirrors. Sometimes they will come here with injury. So we are on the process, Enugu State, we are on the process to see either we arrest them or to stop the matter.
The secretary of the task force of the market emphasized the unreasonable behavior of these self-acclaimed revenue collectors who maintain that they were kept there by the government, adding that they refuse to issue receipts and charge varied amounts.
It is assumed that they operate from compound. You won't pass a pole without meeting a checking point of some group of boys that are unidentified. They are not known to be revenue collectors. They are not specifically known as produce collectors, or they have no identity that you can say that these are who they are, or who they are working for, or the people that sent them. And the way they operate is beyond what we can imagine that anybody that is reasonable can act in such manners. When they catch these drivers, according to the report we got from the NATO chairman that came, he said that sometimes when they stop those drivers, they will demand huge amount of money from them. Some they will say 3,000, some they will say 2,000. When the drivers will demand for a paper or a receipt to back them, when they will be doing accountability of how their journey was to whosoever that gave them motor, they will say that it doesn't issue receipt, it doesn't issue anything, there is no document that is backing them, that it is government that kept them there, that they should not be questioned. On the process, somehow there are some drivers that you cannot maneuver or maybe tell whatever you like and they will do it with you. Some of the drivers will now say, no, we really need to get where you are coming from. On the long run, they will have issues, they will have arguments. Some will resort fighting. They might even break their windscreen, break their side mirrors, break their trafficators. They will even fight them to the extent that one of the drivers complained that they collected his phone, they collected all the money that he was holding on his pocket, and they beat him up.
The task force chairman explained that these revenue collectors also claim to be haulers and urged the government to take action on the matter.
So I've get complaint for government who have cried, and the government have tried for us all too much. Both CP in Enugu State, CP Command, they have tried for us, and the Enugu State, Enugu East local government, they have tried. And the DPO Enugu East, that is about Baniki Road, have tried for us. So also we appreciate our leaders and all our executives in the market. We appreciate concerning revenue people in the Enugu State, where they are calling haulers, where they are beating our drivers every day by day. So that's why government can't put hands into the matter. We cry too much. So the government will not call people in the meeting to take action about the thing. And also Commissioner of Police is there on process for the matter.
The traders were not left out of this fact-finding visit. They all weighed in on the pain of receiving damaged goods from injured drivers and in the end making little to no sales on days because customers cannot afford the hike in prices of their products.
They used to damage the goods. The last experience I had with them, they delayed the vehicle, knowing fully well that what the drivers are carrying are perishable goods. Before I could transfer with the amount they are calling, which is not even the amount that they were supposed to pay. After delaying them and all that, before the goods could come here, crossing the hold-ups on the way, the thing hit, everything got damaged.
Last year, we used to sell these metals 15,000, 10,000, the highest 15,000. But due to the cost of transportation, we are selling it 50, 60. Last year, we used to pay like J5, 200,000. But now we are paying 800,000, 700,000. It affects us too much. Okay, look at what is happening. Nobody is pricing because of the cost.
At this section, these traders were heard sneezing as a result of the lingering smell of pepper in the air. Afia TV could not help but feel concerned about the well-being of the sellers, who shared how they keep the conditions manageable.
At times they sprinkle water, but when it is in this dry season, early summertime, the pepper rises up when it falls from dust. If dust is rising up, the pepper is being smeared by people. That is, and it affects lungs. So at times we sprinkle water on the way to reduce the density of the pepper.
They carry my load. Last time they carry 6 loads inside my load. Then beat the driver. All the driver where they carry load from Plateau, Medugri, Gombe, Bauchi. All those people with J5 people with this warmer bus. They don't agree carry our load here. See our market they empty. When they see everywhere they drive.
I will stay for very cheap, for banana. Most of my drivers they complain. When they are afraid, they are whiskey, they are grass. They act like armed robbers sometimes. So the people they are too much. They are spending money and sometimes even at what they are saying before. Because they are spending too much. Or if they are to put money for motor 250, they go send at 400 because of those expenses. So it is stopping our drivers on the road.
Based on the produce people, the thing where they do for always the drivers where they come, they carry our Perishable come here, we get problem too much. Some driver where they carry goods come for ease and they carry steel, they knock in motor, they carry problem, then they do all those things. Because of all these things where happen, price increase where.
The drivers who can be seen offloading their goods also recounted harrowing experiences as evident in these broken windscreens, side mirrors, vehicle lights, and door handles. They say that they are charged arbitrary sums ranging from 3,000 naira to 15,000 naira by these illegal collectors.
About people, you beat motor well. You beat driver well myself. Not the only motor and conductor. You collect the money like fight. You carry big stick, beat motor. Government, commode that people for road. Government make a help us. Please, I beg. Cause ask them, plenty ask them for road.
One of the drivers who had just returned with some items showed injuries sustained from his commute shortly before our arrival. They are calling for an urgent government response to this plight. In Enugu, Nathalie Uku, reporting for Afia TV. I mean, this is something that has garnered widespread attention. We've had the two major transport unions. We've had the traders now. We had dealers. These people are saying that it is impossible for them to continue to survive this way. I believe the government needs to really do something about it because, like I said before, you're driving down the road, you see someone carrying planks coming towards your car. How do you respond in that moment? Would you say...
Very vulnerable.
I know my rights.
Yeah.
They said you're illegal. What do you do? These people have to be removed, physically removed from these roads. Your thoughts? Yeah,
the thing is, too, is it has this ripple effect and adverse effect. Why? Because whatever happens there, all those monies they are giving out to these people, it's going to be put in whatever goods you're carrying and selling it to the retailers or the wholesalers. It is the consumers that are going to suffer it because all those monies you have to start paying for more, right? So if they are illegal, let the government do the right thing, publish on papers, on other medias, digital medias, radio, TV, and state out this is illegal. These people are not meant to be on the road. There are channels for revenue payments in Enugu State now, which everybody knows, right? Exactly. So push it out there. Exactly. Go and get these people out of the road so people can actually have their free will and leave. I don't get it. Every other day, one or the other. Again, so because people are facing hard times. Don't make it harder for people, right? If these people are illegal, get them off the road. And sometimes the security agencies pass and see these people. That's the
problem. This thing of it's not my responsibility. It's not my role. The people that are supposed to do it, let ESRS come and do something about it.
These are allowed.
But you're allowed to make a report. You're allowed to say, this is what I witnessed. It's just so sad that, you have people that witness this, but they just say, oh, it cannot be. But I'm telling you, sir, it is. Don't tell me it cannot be because this is what we're seeing.
This let me mind my business attitude we've developed in Nigeria is not good, right? I could remember when it's all about, you can't intimidate somebody. You must see people around trying to help you out when you're being intimidated. But these days, everyone wants to, I don't want trouble. I don't want problems. It's horrible. I want to be on my own. Okay? It's a horrible trend. I don't want to It's not right. Even the security agencies see these people. Yes. You wouldn't tell me that you see people carrying planks 2x2 on the road, hitting, stopping these commuters and whatnot. You just pass and out. It's not my business.
Exactly. It's really terrible, but we'll continue to watch and see. And of course, we hope that the government takes swift action. When I interviewed the Enugu State Internal Revenue Service chairman on Enugu Credo on Wednesday, he said that the government would swing into action to ensure that these roads are raided off these illegal tax collectors. So we'll watch, we'll monitor, and we'll see where this all leads to or what road this will take us to.